Y'all, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Listen, it's another chilly, what's today, y'all, Wednesday morning here in Georgia. Okay, I got, y'all can see I'm in the process of putting some cream on my hands. Okay, y'all don't laugh at me because my hands and my knuckles are ashy. Listen, y'all, I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. You all know that I've been sharing with you that I got like a sinus thing going on. I'm stuffy. I might look a little bit puffy, but you know, that's okay. It's a blessing, you know, to be here, to wake up this morning. And I won't complain, right? I won't complain because I still feel very blessed, okay? Listen, y'all, I want to come on and just talk about the migrant crisis quickly. You all know that I've been bringing you up-to-date coverage on exactly what's been happening specifically concerning our southern border between the United States and Mexico. Okay, if you're not aware of what's going on, I do want to encourage you to watch my migrant coverage playlist. Okay, so you can catch up on what's happening, you know, as it relates to our southern border. Okay, if my face and nose look a little bit greasy, y'all, I got some things. I put some Vicks Vapor Rub, okay, like around my nose area to kind of help, you know, open up my nostrils a little bit, help make it easier to breathe. So I made it look a little extra shiny, but that's okay, y'all. Pay attention to the message. Okay, listen, as I was speaking on the border, people are still coming into our country without the proper documentation. Okay, y'all know exactly what I mean by that. Okay, migrants. I have reported in the past that there are men, women, and children, but there is alarming information to suggest that many of the people who are coming, okay, are men, okay, and there was one article that I read that pointed out that they are military-age men, okay, so hey, you can interpret that how you want to. Some people are alleging that because so many of them are coming allegedly from China, that somehow could China be possibly setting up something here within the United States. Okay, I want to know your thoughts on that. Maybe you have an opinion you'd like to share, or even some insight. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It's very concerning. However, okay, in this video I want to bring your attention to the fact that there are also reports that while there are still migrants coming into the United States, crossing over the U.S.-Mexico border, okay, there are some reports that actually suggest that the number of migrants coming across the border without the proper documentation is actually, they have seen a decline, okay? That's what the reports are. There are reports that they're seeing an increase in migrants crossing the Canada-U.S. border without documentation, okay? Now, from my research, okay, I believe that the United States-Canada border is the largest, or at the time, okay, was the largest, I don't want to say unsecured. I don't know if that's the correct term, because I know maybe at certain places they have things set up. But at one time, okay, if not currently, the U.S.-Canada border was like the largest unsecured border. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, when I say unsecured, meaning that it did not have like a wall or what you may typically see, like what we see at the U.S. border, okay, where they have places where you can't just drive through or walk over or walk through, things like that, okay? So with reports saying that there's an increase, right, allegedly an increase in migrants coming through Canada, okay, picture this, y'all, okay, you may have to go back and look at the globe or look at the map, right, world map. You have to brush up on your geography, right? People are coming from all parts of the world, not just Canada now. people are coming from all parts of the world, right? They're flying. Even reports that these migrant people are flying into Canada, okay? And I've never traveled to Canada, but also based on my research, there were some reports about maybe the visa requirements are different. Something about the travel requirements are different there, which makes it to where people desire to take this route to get into the United States. Okay, you can share your thoughts on that as well if you have some insight. I need to do some more research on that part. But what I'm saying is, with the increase in migrants traveling through Canada to get into the United States, crossing the Canadian American border, right? Canada and the United States border. Why is it that so many people, it seems like, and I know some of you all may say, Andrea, this didn't just start today, okay? I know that this is something that has been happening for years and years now, okay? It may seem like it's more in the headline news now, right? But what I'm saying is, why are so many people from different parts of the world seeing this as an opportunity to now come into the United States? And why isn't more being done, okay? As a matter of fact, y'all, you can go back and look at there are videos, even here on this platform, right? There are news articles, there are videos even on this platform from many years back where people were sounding the alarm, okay? Journalists, news reporters were sounding the alarm about migrants, okay, crossing over without the proper documentation, whether it was the U.S. border and whether it was the when I say U.S. border, U.S.-Mexico border or the U.S.-Canada border. And ironically, they were still saying the same thing, okay? Why isn't the government doing more about it to stop it, okay? There are concerns, as I've shared previously, there are concerns that not only drugs are being trafficked or smuggled into the country by those who are coming without the proper documentation. Remember, I said we can't assume that everyone is doing the wrong thing. Okay, there are some people who are actually coming to the United States, right? Fleeing war-torn countries, some type of internal conflict going on in their country. It could be natural disaster. It could be other factors going on in their home country that makes them want to flee and come to countries like the U.S. to seek a better way of life for themselves, their families. But there are concerns now, like I said, that it's not families, okay, not people coming with children to reestablish their family, but single individuals, okay, specifically men were pointed out, okay, and even in some interviews you see women coming, okay, and they're saying, okay, they may have, like I said in a previous video, as it related to the Chinese migrants who are coming, some of them have said to have sold their house just to make the journey to get to China from the United States, okay, to get the money, rather. They sold their home there, which I guess, you know, would make sense if they don't have any plans on going back, right? They're coming here to establish themselves and live. There are growing concerns even, and let me know your thoughts on this, okay, that drugs are being trafficked and smuggled, as well as humans in all of this, okay? So what my question is, and I gotta go, y'all, what do you feel like is the real solution to the migrant crisis, whether it's at the U.S.-Mexico border or the U.S.-Canada border, okay? I don't know if you have heard much being said about the U.S.-Canadian border, okay, but I feel like, I know there's a lot of attention at the U.S.-Mexico border. Certainly Texas has taken great steps. Border states like Texas, Arizona, they're taking steps now, and have been taking steps, right, to you know, prevent all of this really from happening, and to kind of get a hold on things, get it better under control and manage, right? But what now? Does more attention, okay, need to be given to the U.S.-Canada border, okay? And why for so long has the U.S.-Canada border been unsecured, okay? There's some videos that I looked at where it was just like a simple cable fence, okay, had been installed. People were wondering, was it an electric fence? But it was, you know, there wasn't much clarity. It was just said it had been a cable fence. So again, y'all, what's really going on concerning our border into the United States? Why are so many people seeing this as an opportunity to come in? What are they really doing? And what's the real solution? Okay, thank you all so much for supporting me here on the channel. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you back with more news and commentary you can hear.